Nessa girl, I know you looking at me like, bitch, where are the videos, polls, season finale? And I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I've talked about this in previous videos, so, you know, whatever. I do suffer from anxiety and depression, and sometimes it just comes on out of nowhere. And when I woke up Monday, I woke up in a depressive state. I just had zero motivation to do anything. Leave the house, watch TV, whatever the case may be. And the bout of depression I just experienced just magically dissipated like 15 minutes ago. And it is now 7:28 on Wednesday, and I finally found the motivation to go put a little concealer under my eye and call you guys. So that's what happened. I mean, nevertheless, I'll keep holding on. Simply Red, when Elektra Abundance was going to work, took me out. Anybody who knows me, when I be down to the bar with a Honda Cosby, drinking that good old brown liquor, smoking my imaginary Newport, I always play that song. It is so soulful, and it was so fitting to see Elektra. It was so fitting, coupled with Elektra going back and forth to work, walking back and forth to work. And the whole time Elektra was working, I was thinking to myself, yes, mama, see, that's an old school bitch with good morals, values, and ethics. She is not afraid to work. Mama is going to work to maintain. Then they flashed to the scene and mama was sleeping on the goddamn park bench. I was like, dude, Jesus, work ain't honest, and apparently it wasn't paying the bills. And then we seen the peep show screen come up and Blanca was on the other side of the wall. I said, I know that's right, Blanca. You better go get your sister and look out for her. That was deep. It was humbling. I'm sure it was very humbling for Elektra, especially coming off being the creme de la creme of the world, and she not sleeping on park benches. And the gag is everybody talk about it, everybody know, because all the girls work down to the peep show. Hell, Angel worked down to the peep show. Nevertheless, Blanca went and saved her sister. Then Elektra, instead of being humble, had the nerve to bring her ass down to that apartment barking orders. Did y'all see the way Damon and Ricky looked at her like, bitch, please, paint, curtains. Bitch, we can barely eat in this motherfucker, and you right here talking about paint. Bitch, you better paint these nuts, or your nuts, the nuts you used to have. Nevertheless, Blanca and Pray Tell having that conversation about Pray Tell getting back out in the dating world. I loved every minute of it, and Pray Tell brought up something that was very necessary and relevant in 2018. He was talking about not wanting to be put back out there and having to tell people that he was positive, and the rejection that he's going to potentially face because people are scared about this disease. And it made me think about where we are in 2018. Being gay, I don't care what nobody says. You've encountered somebody that's HIV positive, somebody's HIV positive in your life right now, and you've had sex with somebody who is HIV positive. Whether you know it or not, you have. That being said, many years ago, I made it a point of mine that if ever I was in a company of somebody who was HIV positive or revealed to me that they were HIV positive, I would not stop dating them. I would not treat them any differently. I would not ostracize them, because I think that fear of rejection in doing that can lead people to conceal their status and potentially put other people's health in jeopardy. So I made it a point to not reject people based on that, just to take the proper precautions for everybody to stay healthy involved in the situation. And it made me think about that when Pray Tell and Blanca were talking. I also like the way that Pray Tell finally went on that date, and when he revealed to the guy that he was positive, the guy was like, what do you need? I like you. I'm a rock with you, which was surprising to me because that scene was filmed in 1987. And, we were coming off the height of the AIDS epidemic, or right dead smack in the middle of it, and we didn't know a lot about the disease. So I was surprised to see that the guy was that open at that time to dating somebody who was positive. But it was a good look for Pray Tell and his potential new boyfriend. Blanca coming to the school to talk to the teacher and finding out Damon got the scholarship. That was really nice. I love how they work the teacher in, how she is a part of the story, how they're finding ways to make her a part of their lives. I loved all of that. It was just a good look to see Damon have two mothers, Blanca and the school teacher, and of course Damon need that damn scholarship for a second year at that school because he ain't the best of dancer. Catch them teas. Nevertheless, honey, the funniest scene of it all though was when Blanca took Elektra's ass and they was walking up and down the street. She's like, I got a surprise for you. And she took that bitch to get a job. Okay, yes, at Indochine, honey. She took Miss Elektra to get a job, and Miss Elektra was like, bitch, I cannot be caught dead serving tables, but your ass can be popping your pussy at a damn peep show arcade. The girls got their priorities all wrong, and it's still that way in 2018. These girls will work the host role or perform in pageants and balls and shows for tips, but they too good to go get a damn job at Target. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got big shoulders and stuff. If you don't want to work in the front, you can work to the back lifting up boxes. I mean, anatomically, you still a man, and it is still some work that they don't give a damn what you going through sex-wise. Warehouse work is warehouse work. It ain't honest, but it does what pays the bills. Nevertheless, I'm going to keep it moving. But when she told Elektra that they were looking for someone who was refined and this and that, this would be the perfect job, Elektra put that lipstick on, baby. Now, is it me, or did y'all think that the woman she asked for the application from was going to reject her? I did. I thought she was going to be like, bitch, please. Nevertheless, mama was like, yes, come on in. And next thing we know, Elektra working down to the Indochine. Do Jesus. Go off, Elektra. Ricky and Damon dancing. So when Damon was like he was going to take Ricky to the damn I'll Be Sure audition, I was like, child, bye. Don't nobody want to see Ricky ass dance. I'm almost embarrassed to say this. I am like really attracted to Dylan Burnside. And he is so not my type. Like, I'm just not. I don't have a type. I don't think I do. But it's just something about his little juicy big booty self in that halter and them shorts doing them body rolls with them abs and that cute smooth face and that smile. I was like, all right, Ricky, let me find out, bitch. If I fuck around and get on season 2, bitch, Damon ass gonna have to watch out because I'm coming for Ricky. Yes, God, honey. Nevertheless, that scene, Ricky actually can dance. It was cute seeing them audition for that I'll Be Sure commercial. I'll Be Sure video. I'm sorry, I'll Be Silk. That's a radio DJ down. Whatever. Nevertheless, that was cute. Pray Tell and his date show up down to the Indochine, and Elektra was the host. That was cute. We got to see that because we didn't know if she had got the job or not. And Elektra did damn good down to her job. Damon and Ricky with their good news at the table about being selected for the I'll Be Sure video, and then Elektra running to get that goddamn tape. I don't know why that shit was so funny to me. Mama had on her suit, her cream color suit, her silk blouse, and she got all agitated down in her soul and ran and got that tape and almost tripped out the kitchen with her tall ass. That shit was hilarious to me. I don't know why. It just tickled me in a special place. What I did like is that Blanca in that moment encouraging Damon to stay in school. That was a true motherly like experience filled moment, because anybody at Damon's age get propositioned with the idea of being in an I'll Be Sure video is going to take it. It's the same reason you got all these hoes right now on Instagram dropping out of college the moment Future like they pictures and jump in their inbox. They think they finna be the next Amber Rose or the next Black China. Everybody is, is looking for the fast, quick right now. And it's not about laying the foundation. And it's like, yeah, you had this opportunity, and it may have been a once in a lifetime opportunity. But you lay your foundation right with this dance school, please, you'll be able to write your own ticket. And I am so glad that Damon was able to see that and came around. Because first of all, the dance teacher wasn't going to have it. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air auntie was not going to have it with Damon ass had he dropped out of her program after she worked hard to get him a scholarship for year 2 to go be in an I'll Be Sure video one time. Stan and his wife conversation about him coming home. What do y'all think about that? Now, here's my thing. Stan's job provides them with a lifestyle. I get that she don't want Stan. I get that she's hurt. I get that she wants to get her master's. I get that she wants her independence. However, I don't think economically it's the smartest decision for Stan to give up the corporate Wall Street job to come be a local insurance salesman for her to go to school and for him to be home with the kids when they get out of school at 2:30. Now here's the thing. I don't know what 1987 college was given. I don't know if they had online classes, if they had remote campuses, or if they was doing classes over the phone or the fax machine. But I am pretty sure she could drop them kids off to school in the morning, go to college in the morning, and then be home with the kids. You talking about Stan, no more excursions to the big city, this, that, and the third. You don't want his ass around anyway, so it would just seem best to me that he continue working and supplying you with the money for you to be able to do whatever it is you need to do in the future. What do y'all think about that? Like, I think that's a rash decision, and I do not think Stan should quit his corporate job, and I don't think he's going to from the looks of things or from the conversation he had with Angel later on. Candy, let me get your hard face ass together real quick, okay? Construction face, Miss Caterpillar, construction equipment. The way she read Blanca down to that ball cut me to my core. She was so damn mean to Blanca. Blanca did not deserve any of that, and she sent poor Blanca to the damn dressing room crying. I was like, no, God, get off of that. What are you down there doing? Down there, I need to close it. Get out of that. She did not deserve that. And the sad part about it is, you know, people who know your struggle and people who have seen you come up can hurt you worse than people you just met. Like, case in point, there are people that I know since elementary and junior high school and high school that I ain't seen in 15 or 20 years. But what they say to me and their thoughts of me probably would cut far deeper than somebody that I just met or somebody I've been knowing for a couple years. And I'm pretty sure Blanca and Candy them go back. They've got history. And Candy, I mean, the gag is, Candy, you ain't too goddamn cute your own damn self. With them strong ass features and them strong ass shoulders. So I didn't get it. But Elektra got her ass together towards the end and made it all whole. It was sweet to see Elektra come in the dressing room, dry Blanca's tears, and basically reciprocate the love that Blanca showed her where she could in the beauty area. Then when Miss Elektra walked outside with that lovely ensemble she had on and got Lulu and Candy together, I wanted to die. Like, she just read those girls to filth in an old nasty old school read session. Diane Carroll, Alexis Carrington, Dominique Devereaux kind of dynasty way. And I was like, y'all not finna jump this bitch? Like, cause you only finna hurt my esteem but so low before me and my homegirls just pop your ass in the mouth. And if I was Lulu and Candy, Elektra outfit would have been decoration on the wall of that goddamn bar. Quiet as it kept, she had enough fabric, or we would have redecorated that damn ballroom and that bitch face talking to me like that. Is that Jigglypuff from like the early RuPaul Drag Race stuff? Hey, Jigglypuff. Listen, When they did the goddamn group challenge, the two houses versus each other, and they had Jigglypuff out there posing, I'm like, girl, Jiggly ain't even no viable candidate. Quiet as it's kept. The only thing she looked like she qualified for was to be a candidate for bariatric surgery, okay? Mama needed to bypass with that low-hanging stomach. No, guys, she got the nerve to be part of the house trying to read the girls. I think they cast Jigglypuff wrong. I think Jigglypuff should have been casted for the House of Evangelista because they take anybody. She ain't supposed to be part of like the Aphrodite clique. Cause I mean, unless she's giving old church mother realness, deaconess number 3 realness, then whatever. But I'm just glad to see my sister Jigglypuff is working. Jiggly! Remember when we ran into each other in Times Square in the beauty supply store? Oh, many years ago. It was when I was up there doing some work with VH1. I met Jigglypuff and some of her friends. They were very nice girls. And I just remember that. It made me smile because I thought back to that moment. Candy trying to get Vogue. Candy was so defeated that night, so downtrodden, that she came out there just trying to get any old piece of category, and it just did not work for her. It did not work for Mama at all. But here's the game. After it didn't work for Mama, and the judge was reading her ass, Mama ran and got a hammer. Daddy pulled out a blade. Miss Candy, who the fuck finna let you hit them with a hammer? If Buddy better than me, because I would have ran. I'm not finna give no bitch with no hammer the opportunity to hit me. Y'all saw that viral video on Facebook. That man cracked that little girl in the head with a hammer. Little disrespectful bitch. And she was disrespectful, but she didn't deserve to get hit in the head with no hammer. Nevertheless, that shit was funny as fuck. Candy, you talk all that shit that you and them 2 little baseball bats you call legs gonna run and get that damn hammer. Yeah, Lulu them better had got you because your ass was about to catch a manslaughter charge had you hit that man with that hammer. That shit was funny as fuck. Stan, I got an attitude with you. You don't move all the stuff out the apartment, left Angel with nothing but the coat. Then you gonna come back and you up in her face, spitting all that bukkake and booty chatter. And what I liked about that scene, because they really could have given us some old Fitz and Olivia and Melly type shit where it's just this back and forth, exhausting, back and forth love triangle shit, and I'm not here for it. Like, I don't have to see that for another decade. Shonda wore me out with that with Scandal. I like the fact that Angel was mature enough in her emotions to be like, you know what, Stan, you're cool. Stan, I love you. But you're not the first person I've ever been in love with. You're not the first person that's ever done something nice for me. And Stan, I've been here before. You're not ready. We can be cool, but go back to your wife. It's kind of like when Robin found her independence and waiting next second. Robin, can I use your bathroom? Hell no, Troy. But no, it was Leon. She told Leon, go back to your wife. And that's basically what Angel said. So it was cute while it lasted, but go back to your wife. Mother of the Year award. I thought it was very cute that they used the names of the houses that were in the movie Paris is Burning. Pendavis and this one and that one. My question is, and I need some of the ballroom girls to help me with this. Were those the real mothers from those houses? And this was Pose's way of paying homage to those ladies because it felt that way. And the names that they called were real houses. So somebody drop down in the comments and please let me know. And if so, I like to pay a piece of homage to those house mothers who have been keeping it together and who have been a part of this amazing history that's been brought to the light by Raya Murphy, Janet Mock, and Pose. That was really good. When Blanca wins Mother of the Year, then Force MDs started playing. All it made me think was that in 1987, I would have been 1988, 1987, I would have been 5. I was born in 83. I just wish I would have been 17 in 1987. And y'all already know how I go up for the music and stuff now. I wish I would have been of partying age during that time, because it just seemed like such a magical time that I only get to see about but never truly get to experience. And by the time I became a partying age, folks was shooting up the party and all kind of crazy shit, and it was just crazy. The after dinner, and I got the point of this episode. It was about love, and I loved at the dinner you had the teacher there, Elektra, the kids that left the house and came back, Poppy, everything, and it was great and cute. But I'm gonna say this now that we got to the point, my overall critique. The season finale came up a little short to me, y'all. It was a little anticlimactic. I'm just gonna keep it real. It wrapped everything up in a nice, pretty bow and box too neatly. It ended the way a movie would end, as if it's not coming back. So let's wrap this up in a tight, neat bow. There's no cliffhangers. I mean, and I don't know. Like as far as the theme of the episode, the finale stayed true to the theme, which is, you know, love is the key, or whatever the name of the episode was, but it's all about love. And I get that, you know, we shall overcome, kumbaya moment that they had at the table. Seeing the teacher there is what even signed, sealed, and delivered it for me. The fact that she was there able to celebrate Blanca's victory and Elektra, all that, and seeing them all at the table, it make for a perfect poster. The world is now perfect. But it just wrapped up a little too neatly for my nuanced brain. And that's all. It wasn't bad. I was just expecting a cliffhanger. The beautiful thing about it is, because there isn't any cliffhangers, it really gives the writers the autonomy to go in any direction they want to go next season. One thing that I will say is that the show ending happily with everybody in love and drinking and feeling good made me feel good, because for once, you know, there's a show that's not making gay life totally synonymous with pain. And many times when we see gay life portrayed in television, gay life is synonymous with struggle and pain and anti-family and anti-unity. And I'm just glad to see that this came together the way it did. Anyway, that's a girl. That's Pose. Instacart about to drop off my food. I just got a text. I think the man downstairs. I'm finna cook some salmon and go down to the bar where the real fish be. And I'll call you later, girl. Bye.